Green 8. Green 8. John, what's good? 54 birthday. He's our little state. Happy birthday to you.
Day 5, first day of full contact. Feels a little more like football, I guess.
Yeah, you can tell it's football time in Charleston when it gets hot and humid.
What's the feel so far, the first 4 days? The excitement still there, being kind of new?
Still excitement. I think everyone's got a little extra going because it's a really good team this year, really athletic, really strong. It's probably the biggest and fastest we've been since I've been here. So I think everyone's kind of trying to bring something extra every single day to kind of make a point who's better, defense or offense.
How about mentality-wise? Obviously, last year was the chip on the shoulder. It seems like you guys have gained some respect. You got the scope as your theme this year. Just kind of talk about the mentality you guys are trying to take into the season.
That chip's always going to be there. You know, we're still at Charleston Southern. We're not at these big FCS schools or the big FCS schools for that matter. So, you know, we're trying to become that next team that's looked at like a North Dakota State. You know, they're always going to be preseason #1, it seems like. And to be the best, you got to beat the best. And if we're open up with them, we got to make a statement pretty quick. You know, in conference, we're finally getting a little bit of respect. Got that first place ranking, but it means nothing until the pads start clicking against other teams.
How about the dynamic with the receivers? Nathan graduates, you get Larry back in the fold. What are you seeing so far from that group?
A little bit less experience than usual, but a lot of talent, a lot of young talent. Cam Brown, Sayer Davis are two massive receivers that you don't really see at this level. Jeffrey Wall, a freshman, is explosive. Matthew Martin, a freshman, is explosive. And then, you know, you got some of the older guys, me, Larry, Jinx, Talbot. We're all still kicking with as much as we got being here for 4 or 5 years each.
How about quarterbacks? Kyle having the experience, Mitchell being a guy who looks like he's got a lot of talent as a newcomer.
Oh, man, they're all super talented from top to bottom. Kyle, Rob, London, and Shane's a baller, too. You can't count any of them out. You know, I don't think any of the receivers will be worried about whoever's in there. Everybody brings a different thing to the table. You know, Kyle's got that game experience. We know what he can do. Rob's kind of you know, if he gets the offense, you know, he's got these tools. London's probably the fastest quarterback we got, and, you know, Shane just works nonstop. I haven't seen him not out on the field or in the playbook this summer.
Day 5, first day of full contact. I guess it starts to feel a little bit more like football.
Yeah, finally, you know, we've been in school all week, summer school, and this is the first day that we didn't have a majority of the team having classes, so we actually had a pretty much normal day. This is your first full pad day, so we've had crazy weather. And so we've had to adjust a lot, but tonight will be good just to get us under the lights and see what we're about here a little bit.
Any takeaways from the first 4 days?
Well, I think we've had a really good off-season program. We're in really good shape for this time at this point in camp, and we look a lot better just physically, athletically. I think our summer's really been good. So we'll see. The main thing you want to see is you got a lot of returners, how much they've retained. You know, and so these first, we've thrown a lot at them and seeing how they react to it, and so far it's been pretty good.
About having that kind of gap between spring and now, does that make any sort of difference or not really?
You know, you hope that they're hungry for it because it's so long that they're looking forward to it. Who knows? Somebody will come up with it here in about 3 or 4 years and say it matters or it doesn't, but we like it, so that's all that matters.
Quarterback so far, what have you seen from that group?
Well, I think Kyle has shown that you know, he's ahead mentally from being here. You know, he makes the least mistakes right now. Has good command of our offense. Our other 3, London, Rob, and Shane, have made some strides. You know, but it's early, not consistently, so we've got to get them ready to where we got to find at least 2. You know, so right now we wouldn't know who that'd be. So they've got some work to do, but. Thing that has been, I guess, pleased with is they really all are putting the work in to try to learn and put themselves in position to be that guy.
2 days start tomorrow. What do you look for as you guys get closer to the first scrimmage on Tuesday?
Well, you hope you're trying to make sure you still the identity that you have established. You want to make sure you're doing things to help continue grow that. So we want to do some things that will allow us to be physical without taking people to the ground, keeping us healthy. And then 2, you got to go through adversity. And as you're getting through this first scrimmage, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. People hurt, whatever it may be, and so we want to put them in some adverse situations to see how they respond. So when that scrimmage, when we put them in some difficult situations, that they respond in a good way.